Michelangelo Quotes, best and timeless for creativity and success. The true work of art is but a shadow of the divine perfection. Every block of stone has a statue inside it, and it is the task of the sculptor to discover it. I saw the angel in the marble and carved until I set him free. Genius is eternal patience. If people knew how hard I worked to get my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful at all. The greater danger for most of us lies not in setting our aim too high and falling short, but in setting it too low and achieving our mark. A man paints with his brains, not with his hands. Only God creates. The rest of us just copy. Faith in oneself is the best and safest course. The true work is not only to shape the stone, but to free the spirit within it. If people knew how many times I had to redo my work, they would stop calling me a genius. Lord, grant that I may always desire more than I can accomplish. In every block of marble, I see a statue as plain as though it stood before me. Perfection is no small thing, but it is made up of small things. An artist must not only be able to conceive, but also to execute. I am still learning. The more the marble wastes, the more the statue grows. Beauty is the purgation of superfluities. The hand can never execute anything higher than the heart can imagine. Carving is easy. You just go down to the skin and stop. I cannot live under pressures from patrons, let alone paint. I hope that I may always desire more than I can accomplish. Death and love are the two wings that bear the good man to heaven. He who follows another will never overtake him. It is well with me, only when I have a chisel in my hand. Trifles make perfection, and perfection is no trifle. My soul can find no staircase to heaven unless it be through earth's loveliness. The best artist has no conception that a marble block does not contain within itself. What spirit is so empty and blind that it cannot recognize the fact that the foot is more noble than the shoe? Good painting is nothing else but a copy of the perfections of God and a remembrance of His painting. Ancient things are still young to me. Do not fret, for God did not create us to abandon us. Art lives on constraint and dies of freedom. The greatest danger is not that we aim too high, but that we aim too low. No thought is beautiful, which is not just. Every beauty seen here below resembles that celestial source from which we all are come. The sculptor arrives at his end by taking away what is superfluous. A great sculpture can roll down a hill without breaking. It is necessary to keep one's compass in one's eyes and not in the hand. The heart was the true fountain of genius. No masterpiece was ever created by a lazy artist. Do not trifle, for perfection is not made of trifles. I am a poor man, and of little worth, laboring in that art God has given me. The more the marble wastes, the more the statue grows within. Genius is infinite painstaking. Do not quail, for even if you fail, you will have done nobly. There is no greater harm than that of time wasted. He who has seen the face of truth can never forget it. What do you despise? By this you are truly known. Your greatness is measured by your horizons. The best of artists has no idea that a marble block does not contain within itself. Not only does one die, but what one loves too must die. An artist paints with his soul, not only with his hand. What I have dreamed in an hour is worth more than what you have done in 4. My brush does not paint, it obeys. Art is the shadow of God's perfection. The foot is more noble than the shoe, and skin more beautiful than the garment. An artist must bow to the hand of nature. The task of the artist is to free within the stone the form that God has placed there. I am not a painter, I am a sculptor. Art is a jealous mistress and demands the whole man. There is no greater misfortune than not being able to bear misfortune. If I had to learn everything, I would never have created anything. The soul is known by its works. The work of the sculptor is to reveal the form that lies within. What spirit is so blind it cannot see God's hand in creation? What one has most deeply desired, one must achieve through effort. No painting is worth much if it is not an imitation of God's perfection. I will place in the hands of the Lord what I cannot carry myself. Learning never exhausts the mind. It is better to aim at perfection and fail than to aim at mediocrity and succeed. A beautiful thing never gives so much pain as failing to hear and to see it. Don't miss out. Subscribe for your daily dose of wisdom. Thanks for watching.